Morning, this is call number 2025-8500 in the interest of Marilyn, Mariah, and Tony Reyes Torres. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
My name is Jennifer Torres, and I'm the mother of Marilyn, Tony, and Mariah.
Okay. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Andrea Eoff.
All right. Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Edgar Reyes. Mr. Reyes was personally served on November 8th, 2021 at 10:13 a.m. at 202 Frank Kiesler Boulevard, Duncanville, Dallas County, Texas. He's not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Eoff?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before we begin, we'd like to ask that you admit into evidence what's been marked as State's Exhibit A. It is the Bureau of Labor Statistics report that shows average wages for painters in the construction and maintenance industry. And if you'll look on page 4, you will see that the average annual salary for painters in the Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington area is $39,240 a year, which works out to an average of $3,270 gross a month.
All right, Ms. Torres, have you had an opportunity to look at this form?
Yes, sir, I have.
Yeah. Do you have any objections of me admitting this into evidence?
No, sir.
All right, State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call Jennifer Torres.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Torres, will you please state your full name for the record?
My full name is Jennifer Nicole Torres.
And will you state the names and ages of your children?
Yes, ma'am. My daughter, Marilyn Faith Reyes Torres, she is 8 years old. Tony Ray Reyes Torres is 4 years old. And Mariah Rose Reyes Torres, she is 5 years old.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Reyes is the father of all 3 of your children, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, correct.
Is there any possibility that someone else could be their dad?
No, ma'am.
Would you like for the court to establish that he is their legal father and establish the parent relationship between them today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And would you like for the court to appoint you and Mr. Reyes as joint managing conservators of your children, with you designating their primary residence?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would like to have no geographic restriction on your residence because Mr. Reyes lives up near Dallas. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, correct.
All right. And would you like for the court to order that Mr. Reyes have a standard possession order for visitation with the children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And would you like for the court to order you to apply for and maintain Medicaid or CHIP or some government medical program for your kids?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what is it that Mr. Reyes does for a living?
He's a painter for big stores, for instance, like H-E-B and Walmart.
Okay. So he does painting for like construction and maintenance purposes. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, correct.
All right. And did you have a chance to look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics report that shows the wages for jobs like his that we admitted into evidence earlier?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
And are you comfortable with us calculating child support based on the imputed wages of $39,240 a year, which works out to a gross average of $3,270 per month for Mr. Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
And to your knowledge, he does not have any biological children living with him. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, correct.
Yes, and as far as you know, and as I've discussed with you, he does not currently have any child support orders for any other children. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, correct.
All right. Would you like for the court to order him to pay child support in the amount of $764 a month beginning December 1st, 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you like for the court to order him to pay medical support in the amount of $229 a month beginning December 1st, 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of medical insurance do you have for the children, ma'am?
Medicaid, sir.
Oh, all right, go
Mhm.
ahead.
And you do not want any sort of retroactive support, is that correct?
Correct, ma'am.
And you are comfortable with him having your address and phone number and the fact that it's in this order, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and if the court were to enter an order that contains all the terms that you and I just talked about, do you believe that would be in your children's best interest?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have no further questions and pass this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Yoff, look at the order on page 19.
All right, let me pull it up.
You have that pulled up?
Yes, sir, I'm going to page 19. Yes, oh, I see that the words got kind of jumbled right there.
Second paragraph, that would not be enforceable because you can't really read what the current support would be once the oldest child emancipates.
All right.
So we need to send a new one. You need to send a new order, get her to sign the new order.
Okay, I will fix the spacing on that and then resend it to her.
All right, beyond that, the court will approve the order as submitted.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Ma'am.
Ms. Torres, just hold on one second.